The following program contains views that are not those of WVTC, iNetworks Communications, their subsidiaries, affiliates, or financial supporters.
It's time to introduce you to Tyme, T-Y-M-E, the guy who is unique and multi-talented and confident. The mission, to satisfy clients and give them the best service possible. Tyme is a person who gives 100% and is always laser focused. It's from motivational speaking, acting, modeling clothes, fitness coach, a live radio show talking about living a healthy lifestyle for life. Tyme is also an author, and not to mention an ordained deacon. Tyme is also a businessman that sells furs, minks, and leather coats. Tyme is a role model for the world. His biggest talent? Giving. Giving is an art, and Tyme is a charity called Cheerful Giver. God loves a cheerful giver, which by now you have figured out that Tyme is very creative and loves working with his toolbox, aka his mind. If you need Tyme's services, contact 773-458-5084 or email thebody1@yahoo.com. Tyme. It's time. The fall and winter fashion seasons are upon us. Tyme Underground Furs have every coat you need to be unique and stand out in the crowd. From furs, minks, leather, suede, vests with the fur, blue jean jackets with fur, cashmere, and wool coats, with over 350 coats to choose from. Rarely will you see two of the same coat. Quality coats and excellent customer service is first and foremost. Our entire inventory is wholesale priced. You never pay full price. Every coat is 25% or more less than any other store that sells fur coats. Why pay retail when you can buy the same coat for wholesale and save hundreds of dollars? Tyme Underground Furs also sells to other stores at wholesale prices. We also have very nice pre-owned, slightly worn furs. We lease our coats for all types of events and have 30-day layaway only. The mission is to take the coats out of our store and put them in your closet or store. Wearing a mink or unique coat transforms you to the best version of yourself, and everyone wants a fur coat. Tyme Underground Furs is here to make that happen. We do appointments only. Tyme Underground Furs, located in River Oaks Mall in Calumet City, 708-252-1434. That's 708-252-1434. Or check out our website at www.tymeundergroundfurs.com. It's time to purchase a fur from Tyme Underground Furs.
There's another person inside of you. A healthy person. A fit person screaming to get out. Tyme Fitness will help you find that fit person. Tyme Fitness clients eat to live, not live to eat. 95% of you dream of a flat stomach but have no clue on how to make that happen. Tyme Fitness is the master of making that stomach disappear. Want to look younger? Tyme Fitness. Isn't it time you take care of you? Contact us now for a free 2-pound protein powder meal replacement, 2 free guest passes, 1-time free Tyme Fitness t-shirt. Each client gets personal training guide and workout journal. Tyme Fitness will help you live a healthy lifestyle and improve your quality of life. www.tymefitness.com 773-458-5084. Living out of town? No problem. Tyme Fitness can still work with you each month. Ask us how. Tyme Fitness. www.tymefitness.com.
Winning victory through Christ, WVTC Allsip Chicago, and iNetworks Communication Station.
Hey, this is Bishop Q with WVTC Radio. Just want to encourage you, if you have not downloaded our app, if you have a Apple phone, you can go to the iTunes store. If you got an Android, you can go to the Google Play Store and look for WVTC Network. Let me say that again, WVTC Network. Download the app on your phone, download it on your iPad, download it on your tablet. Take us along with you everywhere you go. Reason why we're asking you to do that, because sometimes when we're playing music and other type of videos, MPEGs on Facebook, sometimes it's shut down. But I guarantee you the app will not shut down. Also, you can go to www.wbtcradio.com and view us and hear us, not just in Chicago, but also in WBTC Detroit as well. Hey, we appreciate you guys and all of your support. Continue to support WBTC Radio as we are winning victory through Christ. Talk to you soon.
Welcome to Living a Healthy Lifestyle for Life. I am your host, Tyme, aka the Stomach Doctor. I make stomachs disappear. How y'all doing? What did y'all do last week? Have y'all made any type of improvement in moving forward? You just can't stay the same. It don't work like that. The world is moving too fast. Anyway, we got to get going because it seems like every week somebody be stealing my time. I guess that's because we have so much fun. I have so much stuff to talk about. First, I want to talk about reversing the aging process. You know, as we get older, we still try our best to look younger. I know I do every day. But it's steps that you have to take to stay looking younger. Because the younger you look, the more confidence you have. The younger you look, the more things you want to get done. It just go like that. And the younger you look, the healthier you be. If you ain't looking younger, most of the time you're not looking healthy. That go hands in hand. But one of the first steps to start what I call the aging process is aging in reverse. I always tell people I age in reverse. Is you have to watch what you eat. You have to completely change your eating habits. You know, no sugar, no starchy food. You know, no flour. You know, all that makes you look older. What it does, it makes your skin sags. You know, no pop, no liquor, no hot wings, all that stuff, and it put weight on you, and it makes you look older. So the first step you have to do is you must watch your eating. Then you must start exercising, because each day you don't exercise, your bones get brittle and brittle. You must exercise at least 3 times a week. If you don't, your body is slowly deteriorating. So you want to exercise, because I always tell people as we get older, 80% of the things happen to us, like diseases, come for us not exercising and eating healthy. So we are really our worst enemy as we age by not exercising. Our bones is brittle. You know, you can easily break your bone. You fall. You have no balance. You have no energy because we will not exercise. We will not eat healthy. We just sit on the couch. We won't do nothing. So what you're doing is really deteriorating. Each day you are deteriorating slowly but slowly. So you must eat healthy. You must start exercising. You must get sleep. You know, most people don't get good sleep. Most people don't have good sleep habits. You have to get at least 6 to 8 hours sleep a night, because sleep plays such a big role in your aging, in your life period. You know, It helps regulate your body. The body heals itself, and it heals itself when you sleep. Lack of sleep, mood swings, forgetfulness, all that stuff comes from not sleeping or getting enough of sleep. So those three things, and you must constantly challenge yourself. Number one, you got to do some reading. If you ain't reading, you're not growing. You're not your mind. Reading is exercise for the mind, just like lifting weights is exercise for the body. You must read. If you are stuck in a world that no longer exists, if you are not a reader, that's how that goes. It challenges the mind. It makes you more sharper. See, all this stuff works hand in hand in you reversing the aging process. It may not seem like it, but it does. These things you must do on a constantly basis. Eat healthy, exercise, read, sleep, all this, and keep a positive attitude. You must keep a positive attitude. You must stay focused. Easier said than done. We are so easy getting distracted. Them cell phones and the TV and the news and other people's opinions. It keeps us unfocused. It throws us off. See, the body got to stay balanced. If the body get off balance, that's how diseases come in. The body got to stay on balance. And only way to stay balanced is with a healthy lifestyle. The healthy lifestyle must be the number one order of the day. Before anything, before anybody, it's hard to live a productive, meaningful life if you're not in good shape, if you're not feeling well, if you got to take all these medications. So these are the things you have to do on a daily basis. It has to be number one priority. It must. And let me just talk about the eating part. It is so important because, see, this is how this goes. For most people, 85, 90% of the people, the bad eating starts before you're born. Because how many times you don't heard people say that, women, that while they was pregnant, they gained 50 pounds. They just eat anything. See, they don't realize when you eat anything, you are feeding your baby bad food. So the baby is eating bad food. The baby have a bad habit before he comes into the world. Man, we have to give these babies, these kids a chance. And then after they come into the world, we continue to feed them bad food. You see kids all the time with pop and hot stuff and just bad food all the time. It's not good for them. It's just like when the baby is in the mama's womb. Once the baby is born, what bad eating do for the baby while it's in the mama's womb is all type of things. Bad learning habits. It's slow to pick up things. They have nightmares. They have anger problems. All that comes from the bad eating when the baby's in the womb. And now the baby out the womb, and the parents still feed the baby bad food, especially when if they get like 6, 7, 8 months and they can start eating little table stuff. They just feed them this and give them bottles of juice. And so all this is study going to the baby's brain. Remember, I talked about it last week. The brain eats a third of your food. So just think of that every time you get ready to eat something. If I'm eating healthy food that's going to my brain, or I'm eating bad food that's going to my brain. See, we have to be conscious of this. This is why the world is like so obese. This is why 75% of the people in the United States is obese and overweight, because we're not conscious of what we're eating. We take it for granted. We think we just can eat anything and just continue to eat anything, and it don't affect our body. You are wrong. You are sadly mistaken. It is a myth. You keep eating bad food, bad things gonna happen to your body. That's just how that go. It can't happen no other way. It's just like on the reverse side. If you eat good food, good things will happen to your body. Your body will be good to you. Because see, your body talks to you. Like when you have symptoms, that's the body telling you something ain't right. But a lot of time, what we do, especially men, we ignore the symptoms. Oh, it'll go away if I take an aspirin or I take a Tums. It's just ingesting problem, or it's just this. I already know I had that before. No, you have to go get that checked out, because a lot of time things get so bad. And then how many stories have you heard? I hope you haven't. It's not one of them. Is that you go to the doctor and the doctor tell people, if you would have came a little early, we could have caught it. Just like men, if something ain't right, go to the doctor. I heard that too many times. The doctor telling people about men about the prostate cancer, if we would have called it in time, or anything else about a person. Go get checked out. Your body talks to you. That's the conversation the body tells you. You must learn the conversation of the body. Most people say our gut is the third brain. Our intuition, whatever you want to call it, the Holy Spirit, whatever name you give it. Start paying attention to your body. We only have one body. We can't unzip this and step out of it and go in the closet and put another one on. I talk about that all the time. It don't go like that. Once this body is gone, you are gone. You in heaven. That's how that goes. So we got to start paying attention to our eating habits, and we got to start like teaching the kids to eat better. Stop letting the kids eat what they want to eat. Stop fixing all that food. You eat it, you get to the kids. No, everybody walking around here ain't in bad health. It don't go like that. We got to start living healthy. You got to start being a role model for whoever, your family, your boo, your organization, your church. That's why I always plead with y'all. I assume most people that watch the station and watch this program go to church. Please talk to your pastor or talk to whoever in charge to let me come in and speak for 5 or 10 minutes. Speak to the congregation. Speak to the pastor. Speak to the first lady about living a healthy lifestyle. It's well worth it. Some people want to live healthy. They just don't know how. I talk to people all the time. They really don't know how. So you need to give me a call so I can teach you how to live healthy. I can show you how to live healthy. We can't keep on just going week after week and month after month without exercising. Living a bad lifestyle without exercising and eating healthy have become most people's identity. Some people ain't never, I had clients, they in their 50s and 40s, they ain't never exercised. Never. So you have to take these necessary steps to better your life. And not just only your life, your kids' life, or the life in your organization. Somebody got to step out and start it, because we are in trouble. We keep on depending on Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security. We don't know what the future holds. We don't know what type of food we're gonna be getting in the future. So we have to take these steps so we can be a better version of ourselves. You must exercise. You must eat healthy. I'm gonna keep talking about it. I hope it gets into your subconscious mind. You must start somewhere. Get off the couch. Go walk around the block. Grab one of them sticks. You see some people and walk around the block. If you don't have no gym shoes, buy some walking shoes or give me a call. You can start exercising with me. You just can't sit around continuously week after week, month after month, year after year, talking about you're going to exercise. And you study getting worse and worse. I know some people can't walk up the stairs. They really can't walk up and walk back down. And these is not older people. It saddens me. I would love to come to your church. I would love to come to your organization. I would love to come to your group. I would love to speak to younger people, older people. I would love to come to the nursing homes and help the older people exercise. They won't have to just sit around all day, and just wither away. Most of us who's moving around all day is withering away because we are not exercising. We are not eating healthy. What I have started doing on my Facebook page, I started posting healthy meals 3-4 times a week, giving people an idea. So like I was saying a few seconds ago, most people really don't know how. They may act like they know how. They may think they know how. But as I talk to more and more people, they, the things they talk about, they eating and they think it's healthy. Like that's how we was programmed. We were programmed, we think orange juice is healthy, because we drunk it all our life. No, orange juice is full of sugar. I haven't drunk orange juice. I haven't drunk orange juice pop. I haven't drunk nothing besides water and skim milk for like 11, 12 years, maybe longer. I don't lost count. Not one time. You hear me? Not one time. It's amazing how programmed we be. And then what we do is we don't do no research. So we just go through our whole life, how we was programmed when we was little. Most people have kept the same habits all their life. They never change their habits. See, if you never research what you've been taught, you're gonna stay ignorant and poor the rest of your life. We was told, what's another? Fruit. Eat your fruit. Fruit is good for you. Fruit is full of sugar. Only thing I recommend you to eat when it comes to fruit is green apples. I would not recommend nothing else. I was on the movie set 3 days last week. I had to eat some fruit because the rest of that stuff they had there was horrible. And I really didn't want to eat it. But I had to eat because I had to eat something. And I brought my lunch, but I had to eat something else. Other than that, I eat fruit out of self-defense only. Full of sugar. But these are things we was taught. So, but we never researched or, we never look into it. We just go all our life eating the same thing. Talking about mama and grandmama ate it. That's why mama and grandmama left before their time, or grandfather, whoever, because of the bad eating habits and no exercising. This is a new world. We cannot eat that junk. You have to find you something healthy to eat. It's just like me. I eat like 3, 4, 5 the same things every day, day in, day out. I say I eat like a dog. Basically, a dog eat the same thing every day. I eat the same thing every day. So my menu is not hard, but that's what I put in my body. I don't too much agree with people, or when people be talking about you can eat this, then eat this, then that's no, no, no. Find you something, is it easy? No. But if you want to be healthy and you want to live longer and you want to live a productive life, it's not how long you live. I know people live real long but did very little in life. You know, so you want to be productive as you live. It's just like me. I want to be productive in my 70s and my 80s and my 90s. That's what I want to do. I don't want to be sitting around here rolling around on one of those little carts or walking with a cane. No, I don't want that. That's not productive. I want to be productive all the way till my last breath until I decide to go. Not no illness. And you can decide that if you live healthy. This is not no bull jive. This is the honest God truth. I see people in their 30s and 40s look like they got a few more days left because they haven't been living healthy. They have lived a rough life. But it can change. We cannot continue to live like we live. We're not going to be around long. And then I don't know about our kids because these little kids is living, y'all train them like y'all is trained. Y'all giving them bad habits. These little kids have bad habits. I'm quite sure you got little kids in your house or your grandkids. They got bad habits. Because if you ain't eating healthy, or your daughter and your son ain't eating healthy, the kids ain't eating healthy. That's a recipe for disaster in the long run. Listen, I don't want to be the only one left on this earth. Because I'm going to live till I'm at least 100, 110 whenever I decide to give up the ghost. So I don't want to be the only one here. If I have to, I will. Because I'm going to live healthy. And I'm going to keep on talking about it. This is my purpose. I want to get 1 billion people to live healthy. And like I always say, I need you all to help me. I can't do it by myself. Only so much I can do. But I'm going to do what I can do. Because I know it do not feel good not being healthy. It can't feel good not being healthy. The last 2-3 weeks, I strained my neck and I've been having pain. And it don't got better now, the last 4-5 days. I've been able to get back in the gym really, But I was miserable, half working out, taking the leaves. You know what I'm saying? Muscle relaxers. That's for a couple of weeks. I can't imagine people taking medication every day. That was miserable for me. And then the pain was miserable. I can't, I'm like, Just that little bit enough that like, No, I don't want to be in pain. I want to be healthy. And I want everybody to be healthy. I know people that be in pain every day. I don't know how they do it. But it can change. You got to start living healthy. You can't continue to just live like you really don't care. Most people live like they don't care. Remember, the church people, God said, take care of his temple. Why we don't do that? Why we don't take care of God's temple? That's the question. One thing about questions are the most important thing in the world. I ask myself questions all the time. How could I get better? How could I do this? How could I make that happen? The answer comes to me. You have to ask questions. Ask yourself questions. Ask people questions. If you don't know something, ask somebody. Just ask them. We ashamed to think people may think bad of us. I ask people stuff all the time. I mean all the time. If I don't know, I want to know. But why we don't take, I'm asking you all, y'all give me text 773-458-5084 and answer that question. Why we don't take care of God's temple? We do everything else. Everything. God's people, they fast, they pray, they throw oil, they prophesy, whatever they be doing. But when it comes to eating healthy and exercising, why do we skip that part? That question is for the pastors and the first ladies too. Why you all do not exercise and eat healthy? The elders, whoever, the doorman, whoever. Why? Ask yourself that question. It can change. It has to change. You don't want to go to heaven way before your time. Most people go way before their time because they're not eating healthy. They're not taking care of God's temple. God wants us to be healthy. God wants to take care of our body. We don't do that. We do not do that. Very few people does that. The pastor don't do it. Most of the first ladies on down do not do it. But we have to start doing it. It is a requirement. God says it, not me. I'm just doing what God said. God said, take care of his temple, right? I'm taking care of his temple. So God can use me. Remember, God markets his kingdom through his people. Let me say that again. God markets his kingdom through his people. So how could God use you and you in bad shape? Because you in bad shape, people see God's people and say, the unbelievers or whoever they is, I don't get into that. And they be like, hey, I don't want that. I don't want that, God. That means you serving God and you on a walker, or you serving God and you're not doing your best. You 50 pounds overweight. I don't want that, God. No. When other people see the people of God, we have to show them a good example. And the first thing we have to show them is because, see, we are visual people. People may try to act like we don't. We judge off appearance. And then after you open your mouth or they see your ways, then they'll judge another way. But the first judgment they see is your appearance. So if you represent God, you want to represent God with nice appearance. So they can say, hey, I want that God. What I got to do? I mean, if you're rolling with that God, I can look like that. Yes, you can. So we have to get ourselves in shape. We got to start living better lives. We got to pull people into the kingdom. I thought that was our purpose for being on the earth, to do God's will. And the first things first, we got to get our bodies together. So when people see us, that's the first thing they see. And they say, oh, you a God person. Oh, you look nice. You're in pretty good shape. You got a good head on your shoulder. What do I need to do to join this God thing? Because most people, unbelievers or whatever they is, they don't know. So we have to do these things. We have to get in shape. If some of this stuff rubbing you the wrong way, I am sorry. I am not trying to offend no one. I'm trying to help you. That's our problem. Time someone say something someone don't like, they get offended. You got to get thick skin. And if you only get offended when it's true. People say things to me, I may get offended. I'm like, okay, I got to work on that. And I move on. We have to get in shape. We are doing a horrible job. Once again, before I go, I don't know, somebody just be stealing my time. I look up. my time gone. Because I was having a nice time. I love speaking. I love to speak at your church. Most of y'all just watching me go to church, make that happen. I want to help the people. Because people, maybe you see this every week, but the people in your church, they don't see none of this. And it will help them. Let me come, speak. I want to help people. That's my purpose. That's my mission. I believe God put me on this earth to help people get healthy. Because I've been doing it for a long time now. Ever since I went to prison in 95, that's when I started. And I haven't stopped since. I don't know how many years ago. I don't lost count. That's been so long. But thank God I went to prison because it changed my life. Anyway, I got to go. You got to stay focused. If you haven't started doing something, start doing something. If you're having a problem with doing something, shoot me a text, shoot me an email. Friend me on Facebook. I talk about health every day. Louis Jenkins, Louis Jenkins. I mean, we got to do something. I want to help you. Don't listen to me next week and I come here without you having done anything. Pick up an apple. Do some jumping jacks. Walk around the block. Give me a call. Hey, I got to go. Hey, you know the drill. Stay focused. God markets his kingdom through us. Thank you. See you next week.
Imagine yourself 20 pounds lighter in 8 weeks. Tyme Fitness program is designed to lose weight and tone your body at the same time. After each workout, you'll enjoy a 15-minute sauna to burn more calories, reverse the aging process, boost your metabolism, and enhance detoxification. Get a free protein smoothie after each session and a free Tyme Fitness shirt. Stop procrastinating. TymeFitness.com.